guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my whimsical swirly tree. This is an intermediate design that will feel more and more like a beginner design the more you practice it. If you'd like to see my start to finish process, stay tuned. Okay, this is another project where we get to use the strip copper, and I have linked the kind that I'm using in the description. This piece is about 6 inches long, and I'm going to shape my frame around my mandrel. And by the way, if you enjoy tutorials like this and would like to see more, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you get notified when I upload new content. Also, if you'd like to purchase my jewelry, you can find all my available products at the Works of Wyoming website linked in the description. Almost everything you see me make on this channel eventually ends up on the website, so make sure you check it regularly if you see something you like on one of my tutorials. Alright, I made this frame into a teardrop shape, and I'm going to cut one side a little shorter than the other. Then I'm going to use my baling pliers to curl my ends closed. And you can cut these down evenly instead of cutting one longer than the other and have your loops come together evenly at the top, but I like the look of one end coming up a little higher than the other like this. I'm going to tie my frame together with a piece of 26 gauge wire. This is probably about 7 or 8 inches long. And this is a little more challenging to get a good tight wrap around the strip copper, so I just make sure to pull my weaving wire back and forth a little bit to help it lay flat against the strip, and then I'll also use some bent nose pliers to fully flatten it. I'm going to open this loop just a little bit to make it easier to wrap my weaving wire around. Okay, there's our frame. Now we'll get the wires cut for our tree. And to measure how long I want the wires, I'm just pulling some off the spool and I'm going to hold it against my frame. And I want a good few inches past the frame here up top because this wire is going to shorten up as I twist the tree and the branches. So I want to make sure that I have lots of length just to be safe. And the full length that it's going to be is actually double the size of that little bit that I just measured because I'm going to bend it against itself to snip it off because these are going to be bent obviously to go around the frame. And I cut 7 pieces, and this is also 26 gauge wire, by the way. And then I'll start attaching them to the frame. And using some flat nose pliers, I'll twist this together 3 or 4 times. And I'll finish the rest off camera. Alright, now we can start shaping our tree, and this is going to be like any other tree of life if you've ever made these before. You're going to just start by twisting from the bottom to create a trunk, and then as we go we will shape the branches. Okay, once we have those all spread out, I'll start shaping my swirly branches, and I want to keep them even on both sides, so I'm going to have 7 on this side and 7 on the other side. And I'm using 3mm beads for this. And I want to fill this space with a little spiral. You can also do just a couple of simple loops if you prefer. If this is your first time trying the project, you think it'll be easier just to stick with just the simple single loops. But I like to add a little bit of spirals to these trees. And I'm not going to put a bead on every wire because they'll get a little too crowded, so I'm going to just shape loops with these other ones. And once again, if you are enjoying this tutorial and you would like to see more, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you get notified when I upload new content. Also, if you like what I'm doing here and you'd like to support my work financially, the easiest way to do that is to purchase my jewelry from the Works of Wyoming website. And just so you guys know, the way that it works with the website is I work with them through consignment. So I pack everything up, I get it all inventoried, photographed, everything for their website, and I take it all into them. And then they, as they have time, get everything actually up onto their website. So sometimes you might see something in a tutorial here on my channel and you won't see it on the website right away, just because it does take a little bit of time for me to get everything inventoried and packed up and photographed and all of that. And then also it takes them a little bit of time to get them all up onto their website. So I appreciate your patience if there's something that you've seen that you like. I guarantee if you see it on my channel, it will eventually be on that website. So you can also follow my Instagram because I always make sure to post a video anytime I have a new batch of products that I've taken to the gallery and are available for sale. So that's just another reason to follow my Instagram. Alright, and I finished the rest off camera, and now I'll just gently put some bends in my trunk and branches to help it look a little more organic. Now I'm going to make a jump ring to hang our pendant. And I'm using some more strip copper for that because I think it gives it a neat look, but you can use regular round or square wire if you prefer. Alright, and here's our little swirly tree after it's been oxidized and polished. And I do have a link in the description for a micro tutorial on my oxidizing process. Here's another one I made with some green beads. I also made this frame a little fatter and shorter. You can also make earrings, and I used regular round wire for these frames, so if you don't have strip copper, obviously you can still make this tree using round wire or square wire. You don't have to have the strip copper. And of course you can also make bookmarks with these trees. And I do have 2 separate tutorials for bookmarks on my channel. I will link those in the description. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this project. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to help me make more of these tutorials, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to support me monetarily, as I said, you can purchase my jewelry and art at the Works of Wyoming website, which is linked in the description. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, feel free to share pictures or videos of your creations with me because I love to see what my tutorials inspire. And if you don't follow me on those platforms, make sure to do so because I post lots of fun content on TikTok and IG that you won't see here on my YouTube channel. And I just want to end by saying, have a fantastic day, and remember to love your neighbor as yourself, and in all things, treat others as you want to be treated, for this is the law and the prophets. God bless you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video.